All right, everyone. This is the Triad Sports Podcast with Jordan Simonelli and my co-host Brian Ferguson. We have our guests from the Triad varsity basketball team. We have Alex Freyhof, Greg Sizemore, and Andrew O'Neill here. You guys have had 3 scrimmages this year already, and you have 1 left. How would you guys explain your 3 scrimmages this year so far?
Well, our first scrimmage against Belfallen and Riverside wasn't too great. Belfallen, well, it went okay. Belfallen started off really good. They didn't miss a shot. They beat Riverside actually by like 30, and that was just a 10-minute quarter. But then they kind of slowed down, and we started picking it up, and we started getting stuff together, and started looking a lot better.
All right.
For our second scrimmage, we played Emmanuel Christian and Newton, and that was really just not a good scrimmage at all, honestly. We shot way too many threes. We turned the ball over more times than we had shots. We didn't drive at all, and it was just overall did not go very well at all.
And to add on to that, I'm in a boot right now. I'm not playing. I try to be a leader, but it's kind of hard when you're not playing. But what I see on the sideline, it's like a bunch of guys who haven't played together. Like, I don't really, who's our returning varsity? Just Dylan? Me and Dylan?
I was there. I was there at that game, and you guys just looked like you didn't have a lot of chemistry between you guys out on the court.
But as the scrimmages go through, it's like I start seeing like just the way we're working better together. It's just like we haven't talked about the third scrimmage against Waynesfield, but I mean. I saw like perfect passes, like perfect like lobs, and then.
So you're saying you guys are getting better through every game?
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah, last game we definitely we were a lot more in transition. We had a lot more layup attempts, not as many threes. Took care of the ball better.
So if you guys keep mentioning the shooting too many threes. Has that been a focus in practice of trying to get the ball inside more?
Yeah, definitely.
Like the way we work the plays, we've definitely been trying to.
Okay.
Well, it's definitely tough when your 2 posts right now is a 5'10" Greg and a 6' me. So until Andrew gets back, it's going to be tough, especially against those bigger teams.
So you're playing down with players right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So with the obvious turnout of your last season, how are you guys approaching this year, and what are you doing different to be better this year?
Last year, it was really like every man for himself. Like, every time they would come down the floor, they would just give it to a guy, and if they didn't want to score, they would pass it off to someone else. And this year, we're really, like, trying to play as a team, and it's not just every man for himself.
Okay. So there's a lot of learning that goes in. Like, we definitely have individual talent with, like, Aiden Spriggs, Aiden Sanford, even Greg and Alex, they individual talent's just there. It's just being able to set each other up. That's something we're just learning.
So you're learning to play as a team.
Yep.
With the non-chemistry that's there right now, because you have a lot of inexperienced players.
And like what we said, we don't have size, but we have speed, so we just have to learn to just be fast. And
so you have to learn to play with what you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
How well is working on the chemistry for you guys? I mean, how well?
You can see it connecting more and more every.
It was rough from the start. It's definitely improved.
And by your explanation of the games, you guys said that you've been getting better and better, and I can only guess that's from chemistry.
Yeah.
Like you're learning what each other can do. With only 4 seniors, how is the leadership role being established throughout the locker room and on the court?
Really, you're throwing together kids from 3 different grades, and it's awkward. It was awkward at first, just like learning each other, but we've definitely had our moments of bonding, like just through like locker room, like blasting music or something. We're all just having fun together, and like seeing each other in hallways and like high fiving.
There's been so you said last year there was like an every man for himself demeanor. Has that been changed through you guys, you seniors? Has that made you guys like want to make everybody play as a team instead of playing for themselves? Has that been on your shoulders this year, or has that been more of a coach thing?
That's us, for sure. I mean, I'll speak for this because I was on the varsity last year, and I hate to like talk down on the seniors last year, but they didn't really have chemistry within themselves. So if they didn't, the seniors
so there's like
chemistry.
a lot of fighting between your leaders of the team. So younger guys had to step up and fill for them, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly.
And that leads us into our next question. With the inexperience at the varsity level, how have you and your teammates been attacking this year?
I mean, we're already friends ourselves. Like, we're the juicy dudes. Like,
Yeah.
we already had that chemistry together. Even 8th grade, we went to the OHC championships. I mean, we got runners up, but we have experience together. I mean, the reason we got there is just how we work together as a team, and we're just applying that 4 years later.
All right.
How are you guys kind of dealing with, losing, 4 of the 3 or 4 people that was on varsity last year? Whoever it was, I don't remember exactly, but like Jacob and Lane come to mind. How are you guys kind
We're
of
just
dealing with
dealing with
that?
what we got. They don't want to be here. It's all right.
Yeah, we don't want anyone who's not 100% committed
Exactly.
to the basketball team.
So with a very tough OHC conference, how are you guys planning to compete this year with the tough opponents you guys will face?
We just need to be playing like hard defense. Like, I mean, if you don't let them score any points, you can't lose.
Okay.
So tough defense. Don't make stupid decisions. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, honestly.
Because we all know OHC North is very
It's
good.
It's a very
tough conference. Like West Liberty and West Jeff, those are 2 tough teams, and we just gotta go out and play them as hard as we can.
So what has been the main thing that you've changed from last year? What would be the major shift from last year to this year? What would you guys say?
Leadership, 100% leadership. I'd say tripled in just ability. We as seniors definitely have the ability to lead better than last year seniors, and I think that'll make all the difference. Just showing them how to play as a team is literally as good as we get.
All right.
Gotta cut that out.
All right. And you guys have 1 scrimmage left versus Kenton Ridge. That'll be a tough one. And then you start with Fairbanks off the bat with the schedule. And then we go to a rivalry game at Berg, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we
No,
play.
it's at home.
It's at home versus Berg. Okay, that'll be a big one.
Yep.
And then you have West Lib, right?
No, Northeastern away.
You have Northeastern, and then
West Lib, West Jeff, then West Lib, both at home.
so you have a tough first start to your schedule.
Yeah. man.
So, what are you guys thinking? Are you guys preparing yourselves now for them games already, or are you focused on Kenton Ridge?
We're always preparing, like, mentally for, like, our rival games. Like,
Okay.
always. Like, whenever I'm on the court, I'm trying to I'm trying to beat them. But,
So you're preparing for your league games, but by using the scrimmage as like a practice
yeah,
too.
exactly.
All right. Well, that's all we have for right now. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.